How's it going, guys? Doing the pre-market watch list, or I guess night scan for you guys. Quick overview of them over the markets. Pushing higher as always recently. Um, it's just really, really interesting. There must have been some news on this spike. Let's see. Trade deal hopes, of course. I mean, same, always the same thing. I think as long as there's, rumors, this is going to edge higher. Buy the rumor, sell the news. As soon as these news come out, it's probably going to be a freaking sell-off. It's always the same thing. So I don't know, don't fight the trends. But if there's like some kind of big intraday, spike, something like a parabolic or something, that would be a sign for me to get out. Same in the Russell. I'm not crazy bullish on this, even though it's like a shallow kind of consolidation here. It held 14. I'm short the IWM over 160, and it's a credit spread. So theta has been working a little bit for me. It hasn't had enough time. What I also see here is like this channel that it's broken down like out of. So I don't know. Not overly bullish on IWM. The Qs are running. They're probably, I think they're the strongest. So, but again, these freaking gap ups, it's crazy. Um, um, don't fight the trend. That's all I can say. But I don't know. I want to short things. Like my every fiber of my being says freaking short, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait for like some kind of signal that it's actually ready to reverse. So here's my oh, by the way, gold. Um, Gold and bonds. I wanted to show you guys real quick. Like I had a long, like it came back into this, like kind of area. So I got long, I think in here and in here and in here. And I sold yesterday or Thursday, Wednesday. I think I sold out of that long, just a small one. Same with bonds. I they kind of did the same thing as gold. They're quite correlated at the moment, but they again, like they blew through this support here and came into this area. So I got long just for a small one, and I think I got out on Wednesday as well. Could have waited longer, but one thing that I've noticed is like stuff that's in general uptrends. If it makes like uh, after like some consolidation like this makes a new low, it's usually like a good opportunity to start building into a long, like a mid-term, like 20-day long, something like that. And these two, they worked out even faster. So watch list. I tried to make it smaller because some people found like the half-hour kind of thing too long. So that's what I did. I wanted to show Autodesk. Not sure if there's a trade in this today with the market ripping higher, but it really, like I mentioned this yesterday in a watch list, it ripped through or it pushed through the 200 into resistance, and I thought this might be an opportunity to short. Um, let's look 559. It would have given you like 1.5 points right into that resistance, like the previous day's high. So could have been a good intraday trade there. I'm not sure if this is gonna head lower. Depending, like I would probably reshort this if it spiked back up into 159, 159.50 in the morning. And if it fades off right away, I would definitely go in at the break of the low of yesterday's low, and perhaps even like find some consolidation before where I could get in. Definitely a bit of a short bias unless it breaks highs. Target. I really like this consolidation. People are placing themselves for earnings. So I could see like this is a healthy company. It's doing well. It's a dividend company. People like it, even though they lost their boss recently. But I think there's still fundamentally, I think they're quite sound from like what I've been reading. So I think this could be a nice long. Perhaps watch this 111.86 level and above. The Celt is probably like the target. Not sure if it gets there today, but if it does, then I would probably not hold this too long because there's probably going to be some uncertainty and chop before earnings. But I think for day trade today, tomorrow, that might be good. MA, I like this push into that resistance. I think today, if this gets into the like 280, 150, 282 area, I would probably start a short if I was awake, but I'm not. So I mean, I'm not going to touch this, but I think this might offer a nice short. Facebook. Feel like I've skipped some stuff because I went here. I'm sorry. NVDA. I don't know. Oh, I don't even know where I clicked. Anyway, I go by the list there. NVIDIA earnings. The thing is with NVIDIA, like I think this company has like, I mean, tons of outlooks, and I really like this bullish pattern here. Kept getting bought up. People were positioning themselves for earnings. I almost made a mistake and got in long yesterday because if I can't commit enough time, that's the mistakes that I made. It's been a crazy week at work, so yeah, I'm glad someone in chat alerted me to this. So in the end, I think that was a good decision. I also think this stock is up about 60% on the year, and I think the market is up not as much. It's up 25, 30%. So I think this might, like with soft guidance, this might be something that could have like a bit of a pullback, perhaps break this kind of trend from this regression channel, break this trend a little bit, or at least go back to the bottom of this channel. Bottom, I could see this, retest that lower Celt. It's had a run on the whole year. I mean, had a run. It's been, wild, just like the rest of the market. But I think this is due for a bit of a pullback. AMD, I have put out orders to get puts on this one because sometimes I just can't resist the mean reversion trader in me. I have put out orders out. Let me see real quick so I can tell you. I've orders out for the 38. I'm offering at 60 cents and at 50 cents. I hope they get hit for next week, like next Friday expiration, just for a retracement here. Like this gap up after these two huge days, like it has an ATR of 1, and it ran, what's that, 36, $1.50 here, ran $1.20 here. So it's time. It's freaking time. So yeah, I'm offering out puts here for next week because I think if we get like a spike, it's at 39 now. It's capping up to freaking 39. I would love like a spike, a morning spike into 39.50 or something like that. That would be hilarious. Then come all the way back to 39 and gap down on Monday. That would be a glorious trade. Depending on what it looks like at the end of the day today, I'll buy more puts. And I'm not going to do a spread on this because this is a very short-term trade. Apple. As I said yesterday, short idea here. Of course, with like everyone else, it's gapping up again today. Well, with the China news, it's just always the same. Those China news, they don't mean anything anymore these days, I find. Or as long as there's just rumors, we're gonna buy the rumor, sell the news. As soon as there's like some concrete news, which we're probably not gonna get for another year, I'm not gonna fade anything really hard, at least news like China wise. Um, so yeah, we'll see. But this one as well, just like NVIDIA, AMD, just and all the tech stuff, just very overbought at this point. So I'm definitely like I told you guys I was short. I got short uh, into Thursday end of day, and then I'm not sure. Check if I added yesterday into close. No, I didn't. So yeah, no, I didn't. Depending on how it looks today into the close, I might add a little bit more, but I don't want to fight strength. So I just until this fades underneath the Celt and holds underneath the Celt, I'm not gonna do anything big in this. Walmart had a lovely fade off today. Same thing, it's up quite a bit on the year, and spiked up huge on earnings. So I'm not surprised to see some profit taking here. No, I think probably like a 123, 122 kind of spike. Well, doesn't take much of a spike anymore. Would probably uh, be a nice second day play, or even if it fades off in pre-market, that would be even better. I think, yeah, I look at the 4 hour, like that 121 level. Let's be a bit more accurate here. 120, 120.50, 120.70 is probably like that kind of area where we could start getting really bearish if it fades below that. But I think this might be a nice candidate for a second day play. ROKU, I got short into the close yesterday and now it's over 150. So again, this is just another one of those crazy ones. Look how much money is poured into this stock. So I'm keeping the short on. It's like a midterm short. Last resort here is like 152.50, or 54, I guess, or just that 152.50 kind of level, which anything above, I'll probably take my loss and run. But yeah, like since this is a kind of a mid to longer term trade, I'm not too fussed about it yet, just yet. As long as this is under 150 in about 20 days, I'm fine. And look how it's going. Like it's just insane. It's insane how much this stuff is freaking running at the moment. And I don't know, it's heating up in my opinion. So I think it's due for a pullback. Facebook, that one held the 14. I kind of like this. So, close to the bottom of this trend line. If you want to look at the long play, I like Facebook today, but probably also next week. See if it can break that 200 level and head higher. Spotify, I like that one a lot, though it has to get through the 150 first. But once it's through and held for a little bit, I really like this one. Just the way it pulled back and held the Celt perfectly. So, like I pointed this out since Wednesday. I really like this. Really nice pattern. So if you got long on Wednesday into that, like the retest, as I said, retest of that breakout level, you would have already had like a really nice trade. Target. Oh, I know now why this is sorting stuff differently, because I've been sorting it for pre-market volume. We've looked at target, I think. Just if we haven't, see, now I'm confused. If you haven't, I really like that. Like it reclaimed. Oh yeah, into earnings, I've said that. MasterCard, I think this might be a nice range or high of range rejection if it manages to spike early into 282 for a retracement to the middle Celt. Costco, really nice chart, really nice higher low. I mean, cup and handle, I think that's what it's called, higher low, held the Celt perfectly. If we, the market's gapping up, this doesn't show much yet, but if we get like over that 305, I think this could have a really nice day today. Citigroup, retraced to the middle Celt. I like that one as well. Again, it's what I've mentioned before, guys. Like a stock that's made that's generally in an uptrend, which this one is. Again, like a new low after a bit of a consolidation like this, usually is a good buy. Here, here, here. So maybe not this one, but that was market related. So I like buying stuff like that. And this has like confirmation with the middle Celt. So I think this could be a nice long in the next few days. Baidu, kind of looking like Spotify. I don't even know. Aren't they like somehow related? Isn't Baidu doing like audio stuff as well? I don't know. But it's coming into some kind of support slowly. If I could just draw somewhere here. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. So yeah, perhaps if this has another down day today and goes in like flushes into the 115.30, this could definitely be a nice long after these earnings. BA, good old Boeing doesn't want to die. Reclaimed that level here. Reclaims the upper Celt, held this really nicely, this 360. This gets through the 200. Man, yeah, this can go back up. Since this is just doesn't want to die. So yeah, definitely a bit of like with the market, bit of a long bias. Autodesk I've covered. Apple, that's not Apple. Apple, I think I've covered too. Short bias. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Sorry, this was a little bit chaotic today because the way my list is sorted. Like I keep sorting them by pre-market relative volume, and sometimes that's confusing me when I'm trying to go down a list. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll definitely be here into the close because I have to close positions that expire today. So yeah, that's that. Please like the video. If you have a comment, please comment. I think that helps the algorithm. And I'll see you in Discord. Have a good one.